Hello, beautiful people, and happy Friday. I can't believe that it's Friday when my little text reminder popped up and was like, do you want to go live and say hello to everybody? I was like, is it Friday already? I was like, how did that happen? Anyway, just wanted to pop in and say hello and do a quick Dyed4you Art Deck card pull. Again, every time I always just take a second and show you guys. So there's currently 3 decks out. I literally have been slowly working through all of the Dyed4you Art art pieces and creating these cards. So, you can see what the backside looks like. So there's like a quick topic and then just a quick thought. And it's, just intended to be a quick hit that is thought-provoking or encouraging or, just give you something to sort of ponder and sit with. So anyway, so for those of you who haven't seen this before, what I've been kind of doing when I come on is doing a random pull from one of the 3 decks. So I have the full stack of all 3 decks here. And so I do a random pull and share the card and then whatever download Papa gives. And then I disappear again. So they're usually not very long. So just coming in to say hi. It's something on this end. It's this one. Okay, let's see. Ooh, interesting. That is interesting. Okay, so the art piece that's on the front of this one is called Refine Me, and this is the picture, so you guys can see it. And the card is the refining card. So it says, character building is rarely fun. It's rarely a fun experience, and yet it is always for our benefit. When we acknowledge this truth, we can begin to have joy through the trials that come because we know that ultimately they will be used for our highest good. So take your power back by understanding that these things happen for you, not to you, and allow the fiery trials to simply spark your own zest for growth. It never ceases to amaze me how God will bring confirmation through the little words that are on the backside of these. This literally is what I was talking about with my girlfriends last night, because we have a women's group that gets together on Thursdays, and we encourage each other and go into the deep and messy stuff. And we were talking about some things that someone that we love is going to have to be dealing with, and one of my friends who is always full of some beautiful wisdom was just saying, like, this is happening now for a reason. Like, this is something that this person needed to have come, and even though it's not fun and it's challenging, like, this is going to be a blessing that it's coming up now, even though it will be hard to walk through. This is happening for them. And that's something that we all will remind each other of pretty regularly, like, to remember, like, things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. If you believe in the sovereignty of God, so there's a Hebrew word, emunah, which is referring to faith, but understood with that faith is the concept that God is sovereign and you can trust that sovereignty. And so though something may be occurring that is surprising me, God is not surprised by that. God is fully aware that this was coming down the road, and that there is beauty in it for me. Remember, the God that we serve is one that brings beauty from ashes. And so even when we are looking at a situation that feels like nothing but ashes, we know that it's there for beauty. We know that God is bringing new life from it, because that is the God that we serve. And so as we, walk through trials and as we walk through challenges, staying in that, mental state of understanding that it is there for our good, because otherwise we can be tempted. I literally was just talking about this with my husband right before I came on. Like, if you don't do that, it is so easy to be tempted into bitterness and resentment and why me? Like, why do I have to go through this? Like, it's way too easy to get tempted into that low energetic space, which is not productive and doesn't bring forth the fruit that we want to bear in our lives. But when we stay in that state where we're like, Father, I don't know why you felt like this was necessary right now, but I know that you are good and I know that you love me. So help me to learn this on the first run through, because like, I don't want to go through this again. So let me get it right. Let me get it the first time so that I don't have to do this one again. So yeah, that's what's coming to me as I read this. And so just to read the card again, refining, character building is rarely a fun experience, and yet it is always for our benefit. When we acknowledge this truth, we can begin to have joy through the trials. I'm literally hearing that scripture, like, consider it all joy. We can have joy through the trials that come because we know that ultimately they will be used for our highest good. So take your power back by understanding that things happen for you, not to you, and allow the fiery trials to simply spark your own zest for growth. Anyway, hopefully that is a blessing and a word of encouragement to some people today, and sending many blessings to all of you. Enjoy your Friday and your weekends, and love you all, and happy worshiping. God bless.